Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a list of preppy jewelry brands to check out. And I just realized I find it difficult to get my mouth around the word jewelry. So this is going to be an interesting video. A few of these brands I have mentioned in videos before, but talked about more of the clothing aspect of the brands. And then I've included some completely new ones that we've never talked about and are dedicated jewelry brands. This video was actually a subscriber suggestion, which I love. I've got a whole list of suggestions going. So if you have any more, always just pop them in the comments down below. The first brand I have for you is Kendra Scott. This was founded in 2002 in Austin, Texas by a lady named, you guessed it, Kendra Scott. In 2002, she was pregnant with her son and she decided she wanted to start her jewelry business, but she only had $500 for budget. So she started it in the spare bedroom of her house. And then when her son was born, she actually took him along with her to local boutiques in Austin to sort of sell her wares face to face. And then she built the business up over the years. She eventually got her jewelry into places like Nordstrom. Obviously a lot of hard work over 18 years, but now she's actually one of the wealthiest self-made women, like business women in the world. So I'm pretty sure she's even a shark on Shark Tank. So Kendra, she's doing well. Kendra's whole idea behind the brand is she wanted to make gemstone jewelry that was like quite bright and fun, but she wanted it to be attainable. So they've always kept a really attainable price point. So their prices are pretty reasonable. They do have a section on their site that's more of like fine jewelry that's a little bit more expensive, but overall her prices are really reasonable. They also have this really cool thing in their stores and on their websites. It's called Color Bar. It's like a customization thing because all of her jewelry is sort of based around those colorful gemstones. So what you can do is you can pick a design, pick if you want it in silver or gold, rose gold, whatever. You can pick your gemstones so you can sort of customize your own jewelry, which is pretty cool. The company has also always put a really large emphasis on philanthropy and charity work, especially for women's and children's causes, and they have kept doing that over the years, so that's always great to see. The next brand is Monica Vinader, and I have mentioned this jewelry brand before in my Kate Middleton videos because this is a brand that Kate loves to wear. There's a few reasons why I like Monica Vinader so much, apart from the obvious Kate connection. I mean, if it's good enough for Kate, it's good enough for me. But I do like Monica Vinader. Firstly, they have a really nice rose gold section. Rose gold, it's my personal favorite, and sometimes it gets pushed away, you know, by the gold and the silver, and I do like a bit of rose gold in my life. And then the second reason that I really like Monica Vinader is the quality that you get for the price point. There's other jewelry brands out there that are quite well known that have that sort of midpoint price range. It's not super cheap, but it's not fine jewelry like Tiffany & Co prices. You know, it hovers around like $100 to $200-ish, which I'm happy to pay as long as the quality is up to scratch and it's not going to rust in 2 seconds, which Monica Vinader doesn't. They are known especially for their friendship bracelets. I have one. They're very cute, little dainty friendship bracelets, and you can also get most of their stuff engraved because a lot of them have plates on them. They do little pendant charms that you can get engraved. And the thing I will say about Monica Vinader is their tasteful engraving. They have nice fonts and they have nice little symbols. You know how sometimes they're like free engraving, but it's very gaudy? And you're like, I don't want that on my jewelry. Here's a little up close of my, I'll try and get that to show up. I just got a little clover on there. I just got a symbol, but you can get anything written on there. I'm pretty sure you can even draw your own design and put it into their system and they'll engrave it. So that's pretty good. Okay, moving on. The next brand is Susan Shaw, and this is another Texas brand. There's actually quite a few Texas brands in here. I think Texans, they just love a bit of jewelry, don't they? This brand was founded in 1979 and it is still a family business today. Their designs are very classic, and what they normally do is they'll focus the design around a motif like a bee or a flower. They have fun equestrian ones or vintage coins. The designs of Susan Shaw are as if you found a vintage piece, like a vintage coin jewelry piece at a market, something like that. So it is that sort of luxurious, classic feeling design. And most of the jewelry is gold. It's that yellowy gold, which I have found a lot in the Texan jewelry. I'm not complaining. You guys know I'm a gold girl. The next brand I have for you is Lacey Lurch, and they're quite similar to Susan Shaw in the big gold Southern woman jewelry vibe, but they're a little bit more whimsical, more fun, a bit more bright. Whereas Susan Shaw is more classic, vintage feeling, Lacey Lurch is really fun. It's very flamboyant. When I think of Lacey Lurch, I definitely think of their big beaded earrings. It's like a signature thing. You're like, that girl is wearing Lacey Lurch earrings. They're definitely a thing, and they are really fun. They come in all sorts of different colors, designs. They're definitely a way to make a statement. I personally have the weirdest relationship with earrings. I have my ears pierced, but I just never wear earrings because when I have them in, I feel like my face looks weird or different, or it like changes my face shape to what I'm used to or something. It's very weird. But if you are an earring person, then Lacey Lurch is definitely the brand to check out. They also make other kinds of jewelry like bracelets and cuffs and necklaces, and they also make really fun customizable tote bags. They also make beaded clutches where you can get your monogram or got something written on them. They are a really fun brand. The next brand I have for you, I've definitely mentioned in a few videos before, and that is Kyle James Patrick. This brand is very prominent in the preppy scene, especially that New England nautical preppy scene, and it was started by Kyle James Patrick and his wife Sarah. And the thing about this brand is it actually started as a jewelry brand. So Kyle James Patrick now is like a clothing and lifestyle brand, but it did get its roots making bracelets, and they did make these nautical themed bracelets with pearls and ropes, and they had little gold anchors as fastenings. They still, of course, make their signature bracelets as well as earrings and necklaces, and they also make these cool snap bracelets that have a needlepoint design on them, so those are pretty cool. Which brings me to the next brand, Smathers and Branson. I've talked about this brand before, but talked about their needlepoint belts. They make really fun belts, but they also make little bracelets. And this is pretty fun for us girls. This is a great way to get a little bit of needlepoint into our outfits, into our lives. They have some really fun designs on there, Americana themed ones, nautical, or this one that I found, which is very much reminds me of that famous Lilly Pulitzer print that I believe is called First Impressions or Impression. First Impression and or Impressions. The next brand I have for you is Kate Spade. Of course, this is a very iconic brand, which I just found out, and this is probably embarrassingly late, but you know the comedian David Spade? Of course. I didn't know this, but Kate Spade was actually married to his brother, and that's where the Spade name comes from. David Spade. I know it's not that weird, but it's also very weird to me because they're just completely separate universes. Like Kate Spade, I've always thought of, you know, New York and Yellow Taxis and blah. And then David Spade, I always thought of like Adam Sandler and the Playboy Mansion and just like LA. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. Anyway, Kate Spade jewelry is very cute. It definitely goes along with the whimsical vibe of Kate Spade. I also really like just their spade stud earrings. I think those are very classic and cute. My watch that I actually wear literally every day is a Kate Spade watch, and I've had this baby for a while now. Like, we're talking 6 or 7 years, and it's still going strong, so they do make quality pieces. I have, of course, had to change out the battery a couple of times, and then I've also changed the actual band. It originally came with a black band, which I did like. It was really nice. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. And I did like the black. I think the actual watch itself looks better with the black band, but I changed it to a lighter color because I felt overall it wasn't matching my outfits. Like, it was very severe, and I wear mainly lighter colors. I'm probably going to replace the band again at some point, so not sure if I'll go back to black, or I was thinking maybe pink could be really cute with this watch, but we'll see. Next brand is Tuckanuck. Tuckanuck is an online boutique. They have lots of really beautiful curated clothing, and they also have a jewelry section. So they have some really nice jewelry on there, and they also have their home brand Tuckanuck. They make very classic jewelry. I think it's at a good price point for what it is. Some of it's quite quirky, like these chili earrings. Like, how fun are these? So quirky beaded jewelry, as well as more classic pieces like pearls and studs and those sort of things. Pretty much everything on the Tuckanuck website is absolutely beautiful. They do an amazing job at curating their stock. And then the actual Tucker Nut collection itself is always very classic, preppy, very wearable. So definitely check out Tucker Nut. The next brand that I want to share with you, I only recently discovered on Instagram, and it's called Hops and Bun, which is such a fun name for a brand. It seems like they're super new, but they make the cutest shell jewelry. They make these particular earrings that are like a massive shell, like this beautiful big shell, and it comes up with little pearl embellishments, and I feel like I could actually get over my weird earring face shape dilemma for these earrings. They are so cute. When I first saw these, I actually thought immediately of my sister Pierre because she's like a little beach babe. Like she's just like a tan beach babe. And I feel like these earrings are like her entire vibe. From what I can tell, they are fairly new. So they don't have that much stuff on their site, like in comparison to a brand where you can just be scrolling. But you know what? I actually like that sometimes. Like sometimes there's too much choice. And I'm like, can you please give me like 10 really nice jewelry designs and I'll just pick from those. So definitely check out Hops and Bun. I think that they're doing some really cute and individual stuff that I just don't see anywhere else. There is my list of preppy jewelry brands to check out. If I missed any, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you did enjoy today's video, please remember to give it a like and also subscribe to my channel for more. I make lots of preppy style guide videos here on my channel, so I will leave a little card somewhere up here where you can watch those videos next. The lighting has completely changed in here since I began, and that's always a sign to wrap it up. So thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.